From Keene in the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Thursday, January 26th, 2017. Silver is trading at $16.79 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,188 per ounce. Bitcoin is trading at 3.9 cents, and the average price of Bitcoin is $912. Antiwar.com reports Turkey has long sought an internationally imposed series of safe zones in northern Syria to house refugees as a way to limit the number of refugees who actually end up crossing into Turkey. The White House resisted, fearing it would be too complicated, and President Trump's intention to shift Syria policy towards fighting the Islamic State made it seem like the idea was very unlikely. Instead, President Trump made a surprising move, ordering the State Department and Pentagon to prepare for the establishment of safe zones in Syria, giving them 90 days to provide a full blueprint for how they would go about it. Arguments over the theoretical viability of such safe zones centered on the question of airspace control, with Turkey arguing the zones would be meaningless without a no-fly zone, and Pentagon officials warning at the time that that would mean war with both Syria and Russia. Trump has made it clear he does not want to go to war with Russia, though so far it's unclear how this will work with the safe zones order. Another complicating factor is that Turkey has conquered a significant chunk of northern Syria in the past months, and presumably will be loath to demilitarize part of its territory if the U.S. stops short of the no-fly zone declaration. In 1999, Daryl W. Perry began a search for traditional values, which led him down a path to the ideas of liberty. He tells the story in A Rebel's Journey, My Path to Liberty. Of the book, Dr. Brian Sovereign says, "Sometimes it's funny, and sometimes I think it's crazy, but it's always authentic." Find A Rebel's Journey, My Path to Liberty by Daryl W. Perry on Facebook, read reviews on Amazon, ask for A Rebel's Journey wherever books are sold, or visit arebelsjourney.com. UPI reports Greenpeace demonstrators in downtown Washington, D.C. climbed a construction crane several blocks from the White House on Wednesday morning and displayed a sign reading, "Resist." Akina Brown, spokeswoman for the Metropolitan Police Department, said 7 people climbed the crane at a construction area in the vicinity of 15th and L Streets, the site of the old Washington Post building in northwestern Washington. The protesters tethered themselves to the horizontal arm of the crane after climbing 270 feet up before unfurling a 70-foot by 35-foot banner featuring the word "Resist." A statement released after the climb by Greenpeace, the environmental activist group, said the protest is a call for those who want to resist President Donald Trump's attacks on environmental, social, economic, and educational justice to contribute to a better America. The protest Wednesday came the day after Trump signed executive measures that would make it possible to complete the Dakota Access Pipeline and restart the process for the construction of the Keystone XL oil pipeline from Canada. Each project has been the source of contention on environmental grounds and have spurred numerous demonstrations. For nearly 40 years, Roberts & Roberts Brokerage has been a trusted source for buying and selling precious metals like gold and silver. They also take Bitcoin for precious metal purchases and have permanently removed the minimum purchase amount for all orders paid in the digital currency. Call Roberts & Roberts today for knowledgeable advice on buying and selling precious metals and a forward-thinking approach to new technologies. 800-874-9760 or visit online at rrbi.co. Reuters reports the election of Republican businessman Donald Trump as president of the United States has some Californians dreaming of their own country. 1 in 3 California residents supports the most populous U.S. state's peaceful withdrawal from the Union, according to a new Reuters Ipsos opinion poll. Many of those in support are Democrats strongly opposed to Trump's ascension to the country's highest office. The 32% support rate is sharply higher than the last time the poll asked Californians about secession in 2014, when 1 in 5 or 20% favored it around the time Scotland held its independence referendum and voted to remain part of the United Kingdom. California also surpassed the national average favoring secession, which stands at 22%, down from 24% in 2014. The poll surveyed 500 Californians among more than 14,000 adults nationwide from December 6th to January 19th. While interest has remained about the same nationwide, it has also found more favoring California, and the concept has earned a catchy nickname, CalExit. The campaign to remove California from the United States is called Yes California and dubbed CalExit by pundits, comparing the effort to Brexit. On Friday, activists from Yes California waved signs saying California out of the United States and U.S. out of California at an anti-Trump protest in Los Angeles and San Francisco. This has been FPP Radio News, online at fppradio.com.